Okay, the next drawing activity, I want to draw our thumb. It's actually quite a hard thing to draw as a thumb because we're so used to looking at it, sucking it since a baby. But your thumb, everybody's thumb's unique. And one of the things I want to make sure you're aware of is that you have in your thumb a proportion, obviously, the width compared to the height. The width compared to the height. And you can see that if I make my thumb, and I'm going to just do this lightly, if I make my thumb that high, and a very light line, which is the height of my thumb here, then the width of the thumb is 1, 2.5 of the base. So here I have the height of my thumb that I'm drawing. So the width will be 1, 2 and a bit. 1, 2 and a bit. So there's a width. So I'm just going to do 2 dots. This bit here, from there to there, is 1, 2, and almost 2/3. So 1, 2, almost 2/3, and that's going to be there somewhere. Just marks. My thumbnail fits into the length of my thumb. 1, 2, 3 and a bit. 1, 2, 3 and a bit. So my thumbnail is going to be about here. So what I've now done is I've given myself some proportion markers. Now, the negative shape. So, I'm going to take it from here. And it goes in. Now I could measure that. 1, 2.5, a bit more than 1. And then we go this way. So I'm looking at just the negative shape, but I'm satisfying my left brain because my left brain is getting assistance. Thumbnail, and treating the thumbnail as a negative shape, just lightly. Horizontal and vertical check. Then of course I've got some distinctive features here, just lightly. Then what I can do is start applying tone. And I'm going to do a colouring of the negative shape there to block out some of that little bit of an error that I've got. And when you do a negative shape colour, what you can do is make like a square around, which is like a frame, and so it doesn't look like it's part of the thumb, like you've got a hairy bit off the end of the thumb. You can tone out to that square and gives you the opportunity to frame the drawing and to fix up any errors that you might have as you go. And of course, remember, I can roll the pencil into the drawing format rather than the writing format. You can see how that's marking that out. And I can use my tone to get rid of my guidance marks. Northeast rain. And also there's this thing about contour tone where you actually follow the contour of the line. The contour of the line, of course, is this shape. Might be a shape, then you follow the contour with the tone. In this case, I'm following the contour here. It's nice and shiny along there, so I'm going to use the negative shape colour to help me get that edge. In this case, the negative shape is going to be a lot fainter because the thumb is darker. But instead of just leaving it there, I'll just fade that down a bit. I'm not going to do any of the fingers behind there, I'm just going to block that out. It's important when you put tone on that you actually do it deliberately. Now I've done this, I can put some more details in here. You can see I'm looking at my thumb. I'm not calling it a thumb because we don't call them thumbs. We don't call them anything. We just see the shapes. And now what we're looking for is the tone shapes, and try and apply that deliberately. There's a thumb. So, there's a couple of exercises for. I'm particularly interested in you doing your thumb, particularly interested in you doing some tone with your mugs, and we're just going to do a range of negative shapes. Let's go.